Taco shows, the good, the bad, and the ugly. The highlights and, unfortunately, the lowlights that stood out this past week in the vast sea we call humanity.
101.1 WJRR, Orlando's Rock Station. This hour brought to you by Mills Air.
Thank you, Mills Air, for supporting the show. We appreciate it.
We'd like you to support them. You need assistance with your home AC, whether it's a tune-up, repair, replacement. Mills has you covered. They've been in business here in Central Florida, serving our community since the early 90s.
Yeah, over 30 years.
Yeah.
They have their, you can get their 20-point inspection. And if you need a whole new system, they do those too and can save you a lot of money at Mills Air. Website is millsair.com. Good people. We went to lunch with Leon Mills the other day. He's a trip. Good, solid working man.
Good people.
Yep.
All right. Let's go through the bad stuff, then we get on to some good items I spotted, and then you will be the culmination of it all with the Good News Network.
You hear me typing right now?
He's just now looking at it for the first time.
Well, I haven't looked at it yet. I was still typing it in.
Sorry,
I like to just do it off the cuff, man. That's how I roll.
Oh, we know.
That's a sign of professionalism.
Sure. Yes.
I do have one story over here that I printed up, I think. Go ahead.
The Lake County ambush from last Friday night that left the deputy dead, 2 others seriously wounded at the top of the stack. That whole just wackadoo family. The
whole thing is just unthinkable. It's heart-wrenching.
This
you see that one of the other cops had his 5th surgery yesterday.
Yeah.
The other one got out of the hospital, which is cool.
Memorial service tomorrow in Claremont for the deceased officer. 38-year-old Orlando man, church-going guy, musician, drummer, went to visit a friend in Houston. The friend's estranged husband barged in, freaked out, shot and killed the guy.
Oh, God.
Clifton Johnson. Deputies in Orange County have charged the girlfriend of the 16-year-old boy who was shot to death the other week when these group of kids were showing off with the gun, posing with it, and she pointed at him and pulled the trigger, killing the 16-year-old.
So they had the guy that supplied the guns.
No,
right?
no, that's
a different one?
I'm getting to him in a minute.
Oh, God.
It's a completely different story. That guy is now in custody that they were looking for. Was it 18 or 19 that sold the guns to the teens in Port Orange.
Mm-hmm.
Skylar Snyder.
Yeah, 18-year-old. He's finding out what the big house is like real quick.
Seen this story floating around for a while now, and here it is again. There's this company that was producing food trucks for people who wanted to go into the food truck business called One Fat Frog. Pay your money, and they'd customize a truck and trailer for you. Years without customers having their orders fulfilled. Then all of a sudden the customers find out, they went bankrupt. And looks like $12 million paid by these would-be customers and associated with the company has left the country and is possibly in the Middle East.
Oh, that bad juju's coming their way. I'm telling you.
Buyers beware. And I'm going to throw in these creeps that were hell-bent on trying to kill a bunch of concert goers at Taylor Swift shows in Austria.
The plots that these guys had, wow, this could have been really, really bad.
Explosives found in their homes. They're all teenagers.
Planning on going up with driving into the crowd to take people out, then jumping out of the car with a machete and possibly using explosive devices, too. And
they were going to take themselves out in the process as well because they had been radicalized in the name of the Islamic State, ISIS.
Because they're ISIS, man.
Some good news items. Again, props to the Lake Mary Little Leaguers who will be representing the Southeast region in the Little League World Series in Williamsport, Pennsylvania, starting on the 14th. I think the boys have already headed up that way to get settled in and ready for the big tournament coming up. Best of luck, fellas.
Been following them for the last couple weeks, man.
And props to the Volusia County Sheriff's Office and the
autistic kid
body cam footage of the rescue of the child from the pond in Deltona earlier this week.
Yeah, I had that for the Good News Network. That
I'm sorry I get this stuff like throughout the week and have it ready to go here.
I wrote that one down a couple days ago. Do you know why the autistic child wandered out in the water and why some autistic children do? Because they're attracted to shiny stuff. So that props to that officer, the sheriff. And you know what? He's had several of these rescues. So good job, dude.
Here we go.
Volusia sheriffs. Another one that I wanted to throw in is, because I could just make it up as we cruise along. I wrote this one in notes. You wouldn't even think of a Good News Network with this, but I'll be damned. It's good news, man. Congrats and good news, Caroline Marks out of Melbourne, Florida, Volusia, Brevard County represent getting the gold medal in surfing. Well done, Caroline. Well done.
Melbourne Beach.
Love it. You're starting off the Good News Network. Pow! Okay, let's go to the site, actually. Oh, the UK's Royal Mint is now extracting gold from electronic waste. They're actually pulling gold out of it.
Can I ask you a question? I'm just curious.
You want to know about my methods?
No, I know your methods. I've known them for the last 26 years, and I still just anyway. What would happen if you were, say, fly by the seat of your pants, because that's just how you roll. You told us as much a few minutes ago. Were to open up the Good News Network and the site was to be down.
I had that happen before, and I just rolled with it. I could just make up some good news like, hey, our coworker Mary got a new stapler the other day. It's the XP7000, and she's really happy with it. Pow! There's your stapler, Mary. More African girls can get ahead now in school because thanks to school uniforms designed to grow with the student. Pat, these clothes, this clothing, these outfits, their uniforms grow with them. I guess they just stretch and whatever. So that's going to help them in school. So they don't have to worry about going there without. Archaeologists found a pot of gold.
Elastic's a hell of a thing.
Yeah, I love it. For like dudes with the dad bods.
Oh yeah. You get many more years out of a pair of pants than your strategic straight fit.
Archaeologists found a pot of gold, Pat, but it was not in Ireland. That's all they had. I don't really want to get into it more than that. A 12-year-old girl earns a black belt, quote-unquote, black belt of fishing, becoming a master angler of Maryland. At the age of 12 years old, she's considered a master angler. What's that one? That's pretty cool, man. Fourth-generation farmers helping out the youth that are flunking out of school. To grow and sell. Helping them out by having them grow and sell food for disadvanged in Minnesota.
I hope they have elastic pants if they're going to be eating all that food.
No, they're eating vegetables. You don't grow like steaks out in the thing. You grow vegetables. I mean, you do have cows that you're kind of growing. MacGyver-minded officer saved a toddler from the bottom of a 10-foot hole with a makeshift catch pole. Got him right there and pulled him up. So good job. Pow! There. What the hell are these? Okay. Just seals out by somebody's pool. That's very odd. Canine sniffers in Oklahoma use their nose to convict child predators. Hell yeah, that nose knows the sickos. It just smells and it goes, you're a kid toucher. Put him on the island and nuke it. So good for the canines. Pow! Chinese doctor. Oh, gross. I should have probably previewed this. Brad Paisley wants to open another free grocery store in Nashville after 5 years of dedicated service. That's good, man. When you give back to your community, when you have something like Brad Paisley does, that talent, all that money, and now he's giving back with free food. He's like the farmers out there teaching the disadvantaged how to grow food. Pow! But he's not growing. He's just giving it. And if this would normally not fall into the Good News Network, but who gives a rat's ass? It is. Because I know you like him. Happy birthday to Sam Elliott. Turns 80 today. Pow, pow, pow! That's for you, Sammy boy. All right, I'm done.
You ever kind of just feel like you're a lifeguard standing at the edge of the water with the life-saving apparatus, watching someone just flail and try to figure out if they are actually drowning and need your help? or they'll be able to recover and make it to shore.
When you said a lifeguard, I thought you were going to say a life coach. I was going to say, I've felt like that every now and then. Pal.
Thank you, Taco Bob.
Lynch and Taco on demand.